Okay. This is the Regal Tone T at listenvision Studios, #1, right across the street from Howard University. I say hello. Today we have a young lady who works at the hip hop. We call it the Hip Hop Museum. We call it Hip Hop Listenvision. We call it all. It's DC 202. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, young lady, tell us your name.
My name is Christine L. Bowen, also known as CLB. It's an honor to be here with you today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Now, we're going to ask a couple of questions in terms of a lot of things. Now, we have a big election coming up now. I hate to go right into it. Let's be real. I'm not going to ask you your affiliation. I'm not going to ask you anything like that because it seems like people get upset when I do that.
Yes.
So I'm just going to ask you, what do you think is going to happen, whether it be him, whether it be him? What do you think is going to happen at the end of the day?
Boy, I tell you.
Talk to me.
You jumping right into it, aren't you?
Right into it. I got a lot.
I am hopeful for change. I'm really pleased to see how many people are voting, how many people have voted early. I'm one of those people. And I am praying for change. I would like to see someone new in the office. For me, it's not so much a matter of who's in office. It's the person that's there now needs to go. That's
Absolutely.
my opinion on it.
Okay.
So for me, I'm looking for change in that regard.
Okay, great. Now, in terms of the person that is in office right now, is there a reason why you want him out of the office? Let's just be honest. Let's just go
Yeah,
right
sure.
to it.
It goes beyond politics for me with this person. There's a morality that's missing, values are missing. And even though we all differ as individuals and beliefs, I believe there's some fundamental humanistic values that we should uphold just to honor each other. And I believe that has been missing for the last 4 years.
Absolutely. Very good,
Yeah.
CLB. Now, we're going to get into the controversy right now. There's a lot of things that have been happening, especially towards African American women. We have the Breonna Taylor incident.
Yeah.
We could talk about feminism, not supporting it. We could talk about various other things. I remember having a conversation with a young lady the other day that was really heavy into feminism, and I told her there could never be a black woman feminist. There's no such thing as a black woman feminist. And let me explain. Feminism was started by a young lady by the name of Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger was a staunch racist. She said things like, black people deserve to be treated like weeds and exterminated. Facts. This is the woman that started feminism. And this is the reason why I say, like a lot of black women, you cannot be a feminist. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but why would you want to follow that type of person, that doctrine? Do you understand what I'm saying? So could you speak to that really quickly? I just wanted to know what you felt about a black woman supporting something that is not of their own, because we all know 80 years ago, you understand what I'm saying? Like nobody was sitting up there talking about well, let me help you out. So nowadays, women are like, oh, well, you're a part of this too. Black women, you come on in. But 60 years ago, it wasn't like that. Sandra Bland died, where was feminism? When Breonna Taylor died, where was feminism? So do you think a woman of color could come up in that and say, I'm a staunch supporter of feminism, which is ridiculous?
That's a good question. It's a great question. I believe that to the true sense of the word feminism and what it means, no. However, I do believe that we can create change. I believe that we can take something, anything, in this case feminism, and redefine what that means. I'm a person that I don't care for labels. However, I do see the value of assigning labels to things. I believe, for me personally, feminism is not so much that we are equal to men in terms of we're just like a man, because obviously we're not.
No.
I embrace my womanhood.
Please. That's correct. And as well as you should.
Yes. However, I do believe that as women, we deserve equal pay. We deserve equal rights in terms of business. in every aspect of life. So if that's what feminism is, I'm all for it. To the true sense of the word, though, I would have to agree with you. There wasn't a place for Black women back then. I'm a huge advocate of change and creating change. So I believe now, especially so, God rest their souls, Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor, and so many countless others that we may not even have heard about. It's time for us to stand up and create change and redefine what feminism actually means.
Very good, my God. Good answer. Now, here's the question. Another question. We're going to have a couple more questions, okay?
Okay.
Now, what do you think about the Me Too movement?
Same thing. I believe that a spotlight needs to be cast on things that have been happening in the dark. In this country, things tend to be taken to extremes. Perhaps not only this country, but also worldwide because of media. So I believe that with the publicity, there have been things that may have been said, things that may have been shared that have been blown out of proportion. As a woman, however, I completely can relate to the Me Too movement. I too have had experiences both in and out of the workplace that I don't talk about because of guilt, shame, whatever. Did I bring it on to myself? So I believe the Me Too movement is shining a light on things that we need to talk about
Very
today.
good, CLB. Okay, now, this is probably the most controversial question that I'm going to ask you, but it needs to be asked.
Okay.
When Obama ran for president, he came out, everything was what it was, okay? President Obama had a beautiful woman on his arm, Michelle Obama.
Yes.
A lot of people think that she was the reason why he really won, and she was the reason why a lot of us voted for him. Question, CLB. If Michelle Obama was a white woman, would you have voted for President Obama?
Absolutely, I would have. I believe that's a fantastic question. You ask great questions, by the way. I'm a huge Barack Obama fan. I'm going back to my conversation earlier about values. I believe that he possesses a lot of the values that I believe and a lot of us do believe. While Michelle, I'm also a huge fan of Michelle Obama. I have nothing but tremendous respect for her as a woman, as a leader, as a human being. I believe Barack Obama can stand his own as well.
Absolutely. Oh my God, that was a great answer as well. You're amazing, my dear, okay?
Thank you.
Now
You
listen,
are too.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to chop this up and I'm going to give this to you. I'm on YouTube as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, well, listen, thank you so much for this beautiful interview.
Thank you.
This is going to be one of my best ones.
Oh my goodness, it's an honor. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely.